I don't remember when exactly I began my poetry career, but I do remember sitting in a bar, hour after hour, night after night, scribbling prose on the inside of matchbook covers. There was always something clandestine-like about a dark drinking establishment that I found comforting and inspiring. A cigarette always dangling from my lips or perched between my fingers while I told the bartender, "Keep it flowing," as if I'm the one who coined that phrase. I thought he was a genius, an artist and a magician, as my drink was always perfect and pretty and just kept appearing out of nowhere. I came to love the noise of the ice cubes hitting the inside of my glass like an announcement of what was to come before the liquor cascaded and somehow found its way around those cold, square obstacles. You see? Magic. And I wrote. I wrote about heartache, and I wrote about sorrow. I wrote about being with someone I didn't love, and I wrote about wanting to love someone I couldn't be with. The words became more indecipherable with every refill. I don't know whatever became of those Matchpack poems, because I was always more focused on another cocktail and another cigarette while I hung out with my friends who were doing that same exact thing. One day I may hear my own words recited back to me from someone who found one of those Matchpacks outside of the bar, on the grounds, or in the parking lot. They could put their own name to it and call it their own masterpiece, and how could I prove plagiarism when I was more interested in another round and another smoke? Looking back, I lived my life in a haze of a daily routine of nothingness. Not an alcoholic exactly, but more of a party girl, always armed with a pen and words in her head that needed to flow like booze out of a bottle. But there was never any paper laying around, only Matchpack covers. The plain truth was, I didn't have anything better to do with myself back then. I am so glad that life no longer appeals to me, but damn, I bet I wrote some pretty good poetry back in those days, and if not good, then honest and raw. Alcohol has a way of making us tell the truth about anything and everything. I still drink, but not out of need or for something to do, and I no longer pay any attention to the sounds of the ice cubes in the glass or the artistry performed by the mixologist. Nor do I look around for any Matchpacks, as I no longer smoke. But I've learned that I keep a much better grip on my poetry when I'm sober. So still armed with a pen in my right hand, I now hold a cup of tea in the other, and I raise that cup now to a toast to anyone listening, and with this advice to take with you or not. Celebrate and toast your accomplishments, only when the occasion calls for it. No one likes the smell of cigarette smoke, especially those who once smoked. And if you really need something to ground yourself with, go rescue a dog. I did, and I believe that's what saved me from myself and a lifestyle I never wish to return to again. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.